Okay guys, this is Lettering with Chris Johnson. We're going to show you about shortcuts right now. I'll give you some other stuff, but right now we're just going to worry about shortcuts. Basically what's going to happen now is I'm going to open up a page of Kid Chronic just because it's easy. Pretty simple, straightforward. It's in strip format, so there's not a whole lot of placement and stuff you have to worry about. So we're just gonna open it up. I'll show you about like placement and stuff like that later. Worry about bubble shape and size and stuff like that right now. I'll show you how to make your own bubbles later in another video, perhaps, or just some pictures and stuff. Maybe some stuff I can find on YouTube. But for right now, we're just going to worry about shortcuts and quick ease of use in Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is what most of the pros use. It's what I use. A lot of people like Manga Studio, but I've never even touched it. I've gotten pretty far with just Illustrator, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a little bit about what I do. Control, or actually Alt, hold down the Alt button when you move stuff around, and it creates a double, a duplicate, so you don't have to like sit here copy and pasting the whole time. Let's see, I guess what I can do. I'm going to show you how to shape your bubbles. Alt tab over to wherever you need to go, instead of moving the mouse around. Okay, so what I do is I go to the script. That's not part of the script. I actually did that last time. The video that I was practicing for. But anyway, I go to the script and I will change stuff to make it look round and pretty, and I feel like that would do it right there. I saw my next line neighbor, the next line other day. It would give, I feel like it'll give me a good round balloon. So let's see if it works. Control copy, highlight, Control A, double click inside the dialog and just hit Control A to highlight everything. And we're going to Control V to paste what we just copied. Backspace, give it a space, and then boom, I saw my neighbor the other day. Looks pretty good, right? So we're gonna select our bubble now and then make the bubble kind of fit the text. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna hold shift and go up, and we're gonna move the bubble up a couple, just tap the up key a couple times just to make it look about right. We're going to move our tail to where it faces his actual face. Not his face, but his actual mouth. I like my mouths to be talking. I don't like, faces or noses or eyes to be talking, or elbows or whatever. I like to point the tails directly at the mouth. And then I'll try to shape the bubble to where up here and around the sides, there's not a whole lot of white space. Just kind of lessens your lettering footprint, makes it more invisible if everything is about the same. On that one, there's a little bit more white space, but we're gonna fix it. So take it again. It could work. He said. Next line. Hi. Could work. A couple different ways actually. So that's a big bubble. We're gonna use the smaller bubble. Just like I said, Alt and then drag will duplicate whatever it is you're needing. Drag it down a little bit, make sure it kind of fits a little bit. Control A, Control V, works that way. He said hi, also could work. He said hi, or it could also work he said hi. So I think I'm gonna keep it that way, just to give you guys a sense of it can work either way. Anyway, it doesn't really matter for if it's like three words. Alt Shift will change the size of all the sides. make everything smaller or make everything larger, like that. Just holding down shift and changing a side does that. It makes one side larger, and holds the other one. When you do alt and drag, it does that, which basically makes it, it makes the length larger but not the width, or the width larger but not the length. But what we're going to do is just do alt shift and make it smaller, the whole thing, and then we're going to drag it. Thing is, you want to make, thing with good letterers will make the tail look like it's coming from the center of the balloon. You don't want it to be too close to your character or too close to your art, but that's placement, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Yeah, so I want it to face directly at his mouth, and I just kind of, use my mouse to kind of, follow it to see where it's going, make sure it looks centered, and boom, looks about right about there. Yeah. Okay, so then we're gonna go to next one. I think we're gonna do it about the same way. I said yes. Yeah, I saw my neighbor the other day. He said hi. I said yes. Pot humor is not always the funniest, but the stuff that this guy writes, Brandon Ryan, is one of my friends, it's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious. Especially the fact that he has to come up with a lot of them. So we're gonna make it a little longer. We're gonna use the shift down to expand all the sides but one, just to make the bottom a little rounder, just to make it fit more. And there you have it. Easy. A lot of letterers, they will, like, I got it down to where I can pretty much do 30 minutes to 45 minutes if I'm not doing a whole lot of sound effects and stuff. But what I do is I'll just copy a page I've already done, rename it, and then open it up and just change the page and go from there. It's a lot easier that way. I do a lot of shortcuts. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll definitely get with you guys and answer any questions you have. But this is pretty much it, shortcuts. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I will upload some more videos. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I'll do at least one where I'm doing a full page for you guys. I don't know how long it'll allow me to do, because my computer doesn't have the best memory or whatever, but I will do a full page for you guys, or at least a few panels of a real page, so I can show you about placement and size and fonts and all that other stuff. Sound effects especially. I know people have a hard time. I do, still do. But yeah, that's it. This was shortcuts, and I'll show you how to make your balloons and stuff later. Alright, thanks for watching again.